G'day viewers, there's been an update to the Train Sim World 2 roadmap. They say it's a bit of a monster, so there's some new information about Spirit of Steam. There's new Bakerloo timetable improvements, some updates to the BR187 on the cards, and some new Creators Club logo deals. And they've also got some of the more interesting things around save game, Xbox audio, console betas, and red light issues. Things that we all know and love, or not. Anyway, have a quick flick through here. So, focusing on the fine tuning of Spirit of Steam, which makes it sound like it's not very far away, they've added a new US route. They don't go into details of what that might be, but they say future details will come. There's also a German route announced last month, also in its early stages. Bakerloo has had an update from Preservation Crew. Sorry, is getting an update from Preservation Crew. I shouldn't say has had, it's not, it's getting. And there's a bunch of other stuff. So we've got some screenshots for Spirit of Steam, which look pretty cool. Very nice vintage feel to this. Nice grubby engine too. That's what I like to see. None of this shiny stuff that you see in preserved railroads. Nice looking cab. Plenty of details. All pretty familiar stuff too. Injector controls. You've got your gauge glasses. Brake ejector, small, large. The brake itself, steam brake and vacuum brake over here. The reverser. That's a spinning type reverser rather than a Johnson bar, which you'll find in American locomotives and other places in the world. So, looking pretty good. Nice looking fire. It's probably a little dark if you've ever seen a real coal fire, but I can imagine why it's done that way in the game. Kind of nice lighting effects, some nice looking carriages there in this particular shot. And some nice little look like lower quadrant semaphore signalling and a little signal box down there in the distance. And some coaches. Very cool. So let's have a look at what else there is. So lots and lots of logos coming into Creators Club, which will make the people who make liveries very happy. Make me pretty happy, because instead of spending 50 layers making, say, the Union Pacific logo, you can just pop it on. That'll be awesome. Really cool. Nice to see the 187 getting some love. You may remember my review from this one wasn't particularly nice a long time ago. And it's good to see that some stuff's actually happening, which is cool. Bakerloo timetable, what are they talking about? Quick flip through here. Adding a new entry. They're talking about needing some new improvements, but they've managed to knock something out with 600 playable services. That's pretty impressive. And if you watched the stream, they did say on the stream that it's not just underground services. There's some other stuff too. So that's cool. Doing some work on save. And it's the story of how difficult it is. And while it's lots and lots and lots of little problems, but great to see this getting some attention. This is a really positive sign. Look forward to when it's resolved, because most of the things you can run within an hour, and that's probably okay. But there are runs in there that take 2 hours. Some of them take 3 hours. And those ones, it would be really nice when the family goes, hey, it's dinner time, to be able to just save the thing and walk away and come back the next day. That would be kind of nice, because we don't like leaving our computers on all the time, do we? But anyway, that's cool. So it's good to see. Also great to see that the console beta testing is getting some love. So 20 Xbox players apparently running the new core game update, which is good. That will help the Xbox community a lot. I dare say the PlayStation people are probably also looking to get in on the beta action at some point. But very good sign that the consoles are getting some love. Working on the PS5 DLC limit, so looks like it's similar to what they've talked about before. It's about making selectable items that to some extent work by themselves, so you don't have to work it out yourself, which is cool. To me, that sounds like what happens is you pick whatever content you want, and it works out the dependencies and brings those things in for you, which is really good because then you just don't have to know that, for example, this particular German root needs this one, and it needs this one, and it needs these locos to actually work. They're also doing some work on the Xbox audio issues, which I'm sure will make some of the console people pretty happy. Dispatcher and red light issues. I mean, for me, these have diminished a lot in recent times, but there are still a few, so good to see this is still getting some attention. I think the low-hanging fruit's probably, for the most part, been resolved, because I don't see a lot of people talking about it on the forums anymore, and it doesn't come up so much in comments on my streams either. And I certainly don't experience them nearly as much as we used to, so there's been some really good progress. Good to see it's still getting some more love. Oh, and the Xbox people who lost their liveries look like they're getting them back, which is fantastic. Work continuing on performance, so that's always fun. So they've mentioned Spirit of Steam and the German root and a new US root, but no other details there. No other releases really coming up at this time. Core features, well, we've talked through that already, so it's the add-ons and the licensed brands and the PlayStation 4 to 5 profile transfer. Oh, that was not talked about above, so that's good. Miscellaneous things, Dovetail Live rewards, rush hour passengers for London commuter. Oh, that would be good. I wonder when they'll come out. That would be cool. And more red light dispatcher improvements. Preservation crew, doing updates on these. I'm not going to go into any detail on any of these ones because you really should watch their stream to get the detail. It's not really worth me covering it again here. And that's it for this roadmap. So that's just a nice quick one for you. And another nice quick one for you. Let's just watch their little teaser for Spirit of Steam. Love the transition from black and white to color there. That was nice. Looking pretty good. Those wheels look nice. Even at speed, they look nice. The steam effects look pretty good. They did talk about the steam effects. We'll see where that goes, won't we? Looking forward to it. All right. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you found this useful, this little really quick roadmap summary. If you want to have a look at the big one, I will chuck a link into the description. See you later now. Bye.